I was left with this $5,300 bill because I had to have an engine rebuild. Today's a big day. It's not for the reasons you'd think. As much as I'd like to work on this beautiful cat eye and do brakes on it, we're gonna have to do brakes on my daily. It's gotten to the point where pads are bad enough that it is embarrassing to drive. When you go to pick up your kids, everybody gives you weird looks like, hey, you know your brakes are bad? I also have stuff to change the oil. First things first, once again, gotta air up these tires and push this bad boy out of the garage because it doesn't have reverse. I parked it in here thinking that it would be in here until I fixed it. Unfortunately, other things came up and it's way too cold and windy outside to do anything out there. So I'm gonna work on it in here. Let me get these tires aired up, get it moved out of here, we'll get going. So now we're gonna take the tire off.
Why?
So we can fix the brakes. The brakes in here. You wanna see them? Okay, let's do it. This button right here. Got it.
Whoa, look at that big tire.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Can I roll it?
Well, don't lose it. Here's the brakes. Pads are even there. But that's what we're after. We'll grab a ratchet for that. And that. We'll pull it out of the way. Slip the new ones in. Oh, yeah. Nice and loose, huh? Yeah, these brakes were definitely making me embarrassed to drive. Like I told my wife, I was like, I'm not taking the truck anywhere until these are done. It is no bueno. Two bolts, that swings off. These. That's not even that bad. Okay. What the inside? Nope, that's not even that bad either. You know, there is some difference there, I'll admit, but for the noise it was making, it sure does not seem like it should be that loud. You need to go potty? You want to pee outside? All right, hang on, we got a potty break. BRB. Okay, well, I think you just snap these bad girls in here. This little tool is worth it. Put them back on. Oh, Teddy, you dented the center cap. You dented my wheel. Look at that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Not very good.
Sorry.
Don't do that anymore, okay?
Okay. I'll check the tire.
You gonna check it? Yeah, let's see. Keep going. How big is it? 31 and a half.
No.
No.
No, right here.
Oh, it's 33, huh?
34.
Got the other side done. Not gonna bore you with doing this side. I'll go ahead and knock it out and then we'll get to the oil change and I'll discuss my $6,000 repair I had to pay for. What's not awesome about these trucks. We got the brakes changed. I'm hoping it's not the rears that were the problem. I'm gonna feel real dumb if that was the case.
I'm gonna feel real dumb.
Needed to do them regardless. It'd been quite a few miles. Brings me to my biggest complaint with this truck. I've had it since it had 57,000 miles on it. I've had no issues with it until about 125K. I was driving home from dinner with my boy, getting on the highway. I did not romp on it. It just kind of fell flat and I was like, well, that's weird. Plugged the code reader into it because the check engine light came on. Code reader said, engine misfire, cylinder 7. I limped it to the in-laws. They live in a bigger town with a parts store. I changed cylinder 7 coil pack and I changed all the spark plugs. Did not fix it. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take it into the shop, see what they think. They found that the lifter collapsed. So it wiped the cam. I was left with this $5,300 bill because I had to have an engine rebuild. I didn't do this because I don't have the time to disassemble my daily driver. It was down for 4 weeks over the summer. I ended up borrowing my brother-in-law's Buick. He has like an '02 LeSabre. It was sweet. I'm kind of on the fence. Do I keep it now that the problem has been removed from the engine? I don't know. I kind of like the older ones, like the Cat I got. The GMT 800s are sweet. Kind of would like a Suburban or a Yukon Denali XL specifically. I put 8,000 miles on this thing in a year. I've kind of thought about like, what if I went with a square body Suburban for a daily? That would be cool, but I also know that having a project as your daily driver is not awesome. Thought about getting rid of this and going with like a high mileage Duramax from the GMT 800 era. Let me know what you think in the comments because I don't know what to do. You know, this thing's paid off, so it doesn't owe me anything. It's 11 years old, so it's not like it's super new. It's got 130,000 miles on it, so I don't know. I miss driving a diesel. I had a Cummins for years, and it was awesome. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm going to change the oil, see what it looks like after the first time after getting the engine rebuilt. Boom. Wow. Let me show you something. If you are ever in a pickle and you can't get the filter off, one way to do it is to poke a screwdriver in there and turn. Take that screwdriver, I mean it sits upright in there, but you take your screwdriver, pound it in there, and then you can turn it. The reason I say that is somebody, they about took an impact to that thing putting it on when they did this engine rebuild. Doesn't need to be that tight. I could be wrong, but for me, taking them off, it sucked. But now, let's put some oil in it. You know what really bothers me? This really isn't. This is more of a sentimental story, but my grandpa passed away 6 years ago now, and I can't remember if he was a Valvoline guy or a Castrol guy. He always called it one thing, like name brand, whatever that brand was. That was the name of the product. If it's oil, it's Castrol or it's Valvoline. I want to say Valvoline, but I switch back and forth between the two because he swore by him and his word means a lot to me. The one I know that he calls it is Prestone. It's never antifreeze, it's Prestone. You need to pick up some Prestone for the Datsun. That's what he'd say, and I try to incorporate that way of talking like he did because things meant something back in the day, you know. A lot of weight was carried with the name of the brand. I know like that today, but Craftsman wrench was a lot different. And I miss him a lot. Let me know what you guys all call it, you know. It's Prestone. He gave me this 89 Nissan extended cab 2-wheel drive pickup with a topper when I turned 16 and made sure to include his Prestone tester. He had this little plastic deal with a hose that came out of it. And I don't remember what happened to it because it broke. I remember I felt so bad because he gave it to me and I said, oh, it ain't a big deal. She's a little above full, but we'll let her ride. Oh, good oil pressure. Cool beans. All right, HI, hop in. Still grinding. It's the rears. Yep, that's awesome. Stay tuned for part 2. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. It was the rears. Fronts needed to be done. I get it. I would much rather be working on fun stuff than having to do more maintenance. If you can relate to the struggle of being on a time crunch, trying to get maintenance done just to exist in the world and spending hundreds of dollars just to take care of stuff you already have instead of working on fun stuff like that, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
There. Now we have to run.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh!
Honey, go get it.
Oh! You win. You're too fast.